Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your April 2024 general reading. We are looking at the first half of April, roughly from the 1st through the 15th, and this reading is for the water sign of Scorpio. Welcome. Thanks for being here. I hope everyone's doing well. So Scorpio, water sign of Scorpio, this is for you for the first half of April. If your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign is in Scorpio, if you're cross-watching for a Scorpion, this is also relevant. It's a general reading, so as we often say, it may resonate a little differently for everyone who watches. If you know any or all of your other sign placements, sun, moon, rising, Venus, watch those as well for any additional insight and perspective they can provide into your personal situation. Now, if you find that something really hits home, if it really resonates with you and you'd like to perhaps take a deeper look at something, or you simply like the reading style, if you're interested in a personal reading with me for yourself or as a gift for someone else, you can email me directly at maggie1maguire@gmail.com. You can also see that contact info by clicking the description of the video or the title of the video. I can usually get back to you the same day or within the first 24 hours with more information. I offer quite a wide array of readings, different types, lengths, styles, budgets. There's something in there for everyone. And I'm pretty diligent at working at timely scheduling of readings too. So if you're interested, email me. All right, Scorpio. Let's see what the first half of April looks like for you. I am using the Deluxe Royal Tarot and clarifying with the Gilded Tarot, both by artist Cyril Marchetti. Okay, Scorpio. We begin with the Two of Swords, a choice, options. Some of you might be feeling a bit stuck. I'm not quite sure which path to take. Now, swords, of course, is governed by the element of air, which governs this, our mind, our intellectual landscape, how we see things, what we believe, our belief systems, ideologies. That's how we tell ourselves what reality is and how we act or react to that. The Two of Swords can sometimes represent you're stuck in making a decision because perhaps there's a truth that you kind of know. Your intuition might be telling you something, but you might be afraid of it, or you might be afraid of facing it because then you may have to make decisions that might be difficult, challenging, or even painful. So you kind of keep yourself stuck by not really looking at it. So choices and decisions. With the Seven of Coins, what do I have to lose? What do I have to gain? Making decisions based on that, because the Seven of Coins and seven, the number 7 numerically, often represents reflection, motives. So this is somebody who's looking at what they have, what they don't have, what their efforts, perhaps their efforts that they put into something. Maybe you've put your efforts into something and this is what you have to show for it. It's not bad. There's a lot of good. A 7, the 10 is the fulfillment. The 7 is pretty decent. It could be better. Can it be? If so, is there things you need to do, or is it time just to take what you can and move on to something new? It may be that you have another option in front of you, but the issue is, in order to move forward on that new path, you're going to have to let go of the one that you're on. And in order to do that, for some of you, it might be that you have to face the fact that, whatever efforts you've put into it are stalled. It may not be able to grow any further, even as much as you might want it to. Next, we have the Chariot. The Chariot, this is about success. This is about staying in the driver's seat of your own life, right? This is about taking charge, being focused, staying focused on your goals and harnessing everything you need to point it in that direction. It's perseverance, willpower, determination, overcoming obstacles to get what you want. With the Fool, but remaining open, optimistic, lighthearted, and be willing to take risks and a leap of faith, not reckless, because the Fool with the Chariot represents going after what you want in a very action-oriented, decisive, but smart and mature way too, but at the same time staying open to perhaps any unexpected opportunities, being positive and optimistic, taking a leap of faith, but with the Chariot, not being reckless about it. Fortune favors the brave, but it also favors the smart. So next we have the World. Look at all these major arcana cards. A lot of signs that I've done for the first half of April are coming up with some pretty profound energies. May have something to do with our big eclipse coming. So the World is the last major arcana card in the tarot. This is where one cycle of the tarot wraps up. The first card in the tarot deck is the Fool. It represents starting a brand new journey, and you're not really sure where it's going to go, but you're taking a leap of faith and stepping out of your comfort zone to do so, which implies that something has ended, and that's the World. So all the cards in between the Fool and the World represent one cycle of the tarot, a chapter in your life or a set of chapters in your life that's significant. Like milestones we go through in our life, childhood, teenagehood, young adulthood, all those different things that we go through. We go through many cycles of the tarot. So here, this is a cycle ending, a cycle completion. You can stay, but it looks like you've done everything you can. Maybe you've achieved everything you can. You may not have achieved what you initially thought your success was going to be, but you've gotten everything you can out of it. And so a new cycle now needs to begin. With that World card, we have the Hermit. There's been a lot of lessons learned, a lot of wisdom gleaned from this path that you've been walking, from this particular cycle that you've been in. And the World card with the Hermit, along with these other things, there's a strong implication here, Scorpio, that whatever it is, whatever path you've been walking on, you've gotten everything out of it that you're going to get. And it's time for you to take a step back and ask yourself, okay, where do I want to go now? What's my purpose moving forward? Where do I feel kind of compelled to go? Yeah. From the bottom of the deck, the overall focus, makes sense. The overall focus is the Two of Wands. Again, it's about a choice here because we started with the Two of Swords as well, a choice. The Two of Swords implies more of a mental kind of choice, or kind of maybe a mental conflict in making a choice. The Two of Wands is the Two of Fire, so action. So you're at a fork in the road here, Scorpio. Feels like Spirit is strongly encouraging you to move forward on a new path. Let's take a look at that Two of Wands. Seven of Pentacles, which is the same as that Seven of Coins. So in order to make this decision, you're going to have to take a clear and honest look at where you've been investing yourself, and this is financially, materially, emotionally, physically, and asking yourself, what do I have to show for my efforts? Can I make it better? And if so, how? Can I not? And if so, can I live with that? Or is it time to harvest what I can, to take everything that I've learned and move on? The Moon, you're not sure. You're uncertain. The way is not entirely clear. And there may be some deep-seated fears you have about moving forward into the unknown, which is where the Fool kicks in, right? Taking a chance, a leap of faith. The Eight of Wands, a card of fast movement and action forward, perhaps travel. Again, a decision to move in a new direction, whether or not this is, I can't tell what this is, and it's a general reading anyway. It might be relationship, love, it might be work, career, finance, it might be some combination of both. Where do I go from here? Let's take a look at that Two of Swords and Seven of Coins. Nine of Cups, your wish fulfillment, getting your heart's desire, getting what you want. The Three of Wands, starting to see your efforts paying off, and you're waiting for that ship to come in, but you're feeling very hopeful, positive, and optimistic about the future. The Seven of Swords, a card of strategy, being smart, being clever, planning, perhaps being a bit secretive about it. This is about being strategic and smart and planning for a future where you do have what you want, your heart's desire, whatever that is for you. Again, it feels like some of you have invested in a situation that has brought some rewards, but it feels like it's stalled or it's hit a ceiling. And again, whether this is in work, career, projects, love, it feels like it's hit a ceiling. And what you have isn't bad, could be even quite good, but it's not your wish fulfillment. And yet, some of you are afraid to let go of it, to move forward on a new path, because it's familiar, and moving on a new path is like, I don't know, what if this turns out to be the wrong thing, and then I'll have left what I had behind, kind of energy. So you're trying to kind of figure that out. Let's take a look at this Chariot and the Fool. But there's such determination here and such willingness to move forward on an unknown path. For a lot of you, it looks like a major cycle is wrapping up. The Lovers might be about a relationship for some of you, or it might be, because this also implies a choice. In fact, in the earliest tarot decks, there was no Lover's card. There was a card called the Choice. And there was an implication about choosing between two people. Might be a third-party situation for some of you. So whether the choice is about a particular relationship, or for some of you it could be a choice in another area of life, a really significant choice that's going to affect a primary relationship, and so probably some communication, conversations need to take place. For example, traveling, work, career, finance, moving, all of those kind of things would affect a primary relationship, right? Ace of Wands, exciting new beginnings. The Fool again. This would really require a leap of faith. It would really require a step into the unknown with no real clear idea of how it's going to work out. Oh goodness, look at that. The Tower. A complete... all this eclipse energy. A complete and total brand new path. It might even be a path that involves moving and relocating for some of you. It might even involve major move and relocation. But determination, perseverance, and an absolute willing to step out into the unknown with as much optimism as you can muster. Let's take a look at the World and the Hermit. The Two of Cups, soulmates, kindred spirits, partnerships, beautiful partnerships. Another two, the Two of Pentacles. Choices, Ten of Wands. So tens represent a cycle completion, right? Ten of Swords, this is Ten of Swords, not Wands. Ten of Swords represents waking up to the idea that something has run its course, or it's simply not going to be the fulfillment of what you originally thought or hoped it would be. And so your choice is, do I stay in that or do I move on? It's coming to acceptance of that and moving on. Knight of Wands and the Star. So there's hope, faith, renewal, a new opportunity to move forward. And it may be something that's coming. It may be an actual opportunity, a specific opportunity that's coming in, maybe really unexpectedly, and maybe it has a pretty short window in which you need to move on it as well. So the whole reading is about, do I do this? Do I turn my life completely upside down and move forward with faith? Let's end with some advice, guidance, feedback from Spirit. The Two of Swords. Again. The Two of Swords' advice is to take the blindfold off, take a look at a truth that perhaps you've been unwilling to or afraid to face, so that whatever choice you make it with your eyes open and not living in some kind of self-imposed delusion or illusion. Eight of Cups. In this card, You're walking away from that which no longer serves your purpose and going on a perhaps unknown road in order to do what? To get to the next card, that Nine of Cups, which is your heart's desire. But in order to get to that Nine of Cups, you've got to go through this Eight of Cups, which is turning your back on that, which is no longer serving your higher purpose, and move forward. The World card, again, a final cycle completion so that you can start off on a new journey. And that's where the Sun is. Light, love, illumination, clarity, the pressure's being uplifted. It's quite clear which direction Spirit is encouraging you to go. But as I often say, we are given the gift of free will and free agency, so it's up to you. But at the very least, this Two of Swords asks you to take the blindfold off, look at that which might not be comfortable for you to look at, so that whatever choice you make it with knowledge, right? And no self-imposed lies or delusions. All right, Scorpio, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that what Spirit has shown us today in these messages and these cards has been of use to you. It's been helpful, clarifying, or already validated what you're thinking. Again, if this really did hit home for you and you'd like to pull the curtains back on it a bit and take a deeper look, or if the reading style resonates with you, if you are interested in a personal reading with me for yourself or as a gift for someone else, please email me directly, Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. You can see that by clicking the description of this video. I will see you all in a couple of weeks for the April mid-month readings. Until then, as always, stay safe and well, and I hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.